This is Matthew from Next Gen Gaming. We have a wonderful guest. Thank you to our friend Ricardo from Hyperblast. A big shout out. Thank you, Ricardo, for introducing me to Mickael, all the way from Portugal. How's it going, Mickael? Welcome to the show.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Thank you for the invite, man.
You're welcome. How's everything
Really
going in Portugal?
It's all good. Weather is getting a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's not as rainy as a couple of days ago, but it's getting better, warmer, and that's cool.
That's good. Yeah, it's we're getting a lot of mud and the rain's disappearing. Our snow's melting in Canada, so that's where we're at. So tell me a little bit about your game.
Yeah, so this is my first game I'm developing. So I just learn everything from scratch, just based on YouTube videos and Google searches.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a survival drone invasion game. So FPS, first-person shooter. It's like Doom or Halo or all that kind of thing. It's a PvE game, player versus the emulators, computers, so CPU, sorry. So AI with the AI, drones, etc. All done. AI learning of the engine.
Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Reminded me a little bit more because we're playing Halo right now, so it reminded me of a little bit that like the movements of the player. The weapons were cool because you had the double shooter like Tomb Raider, and Halo doesn't do that. So the Master Chief does not have two guns, so he has one big one. That's it.
Come on, it's easy to code, man.
And a grapple hook, but you know.
I need to add this.
The grapple.
I want to add this on my game. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was watching the demo and I was like, "Where's the grapple? How does he get to the floors? He's just running up the stairs." You know.
You just have something similar, which is the jetpack.
Yes.
So you can fly around.
Okay.
It's basically modes that you can get on the game. So alongside of getting the guns, you will be unlocking, passing the levels. You can unlock the modes and abilities on the game.
Oh, okay. Like so you're not so much crafting weapons, but as you progress through the game, you're getting achievements that you get different attributes like the jetpack or a grapple hook.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh. You basically, the more you kill the drones, the more they drop items, collectibles that you can grab, and then you can just go to your house. It's a level on the game where you just can upgrade yourself with a computer, like an interactable computer, and you can just build your mods like. The jetpack, slow motion's ability, dash, and of course bullet critical damage, like airstrike, enhanced capabilities, friendly army, and etc. A lot of things.
Really cool.
Yeah, I'm still developing, so. By the time I'm still developing, I will add more and more stuff. Like things that came in my mind, I will code it into it.
Okay, so right now, Mickael, you have a demo that people can download to play on PC, and you said that you're developing a version for Mac as well, right?
I'm looking forward to make for Mac. I can do for Ubuntu right now. But the game is mostly priority on Windows because for me as indie developer, it's easier for me to just package one game and push it to the Steam or any other platforms instead of doing a lot of. I have to triplicate the game for each platform. So it's time consuming, but and you need to fix things that are not supported, for example, on other OS systems. It's not easy, but that's the goal, the final goal. It's to release on multiple platforms. I don't know if I'm going to look for PlayStations and so on, because I need maybe like a distributor, someone that can give me the access to produce for CD support or PlayStation Store, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I need the financial approach for it, since it's not easy.
I may have someone who can help you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
When the game's at that level, the master of Twitter, right? We're connected to the world. The people who we
Nice.
connect with, I'm sure I can find someone who can assist you when you're at that level.
Yeah. For example, for now, the game is still in development. I released the game, unfortunately, since it's my first game. I tried to understand how Steam work, and I just released the game in order to get profit of it, to start building like a source of income,
momentum for the game.
Yeah, to invest. It's not easy at all. Because Steam has like a threshold on sellings, so they can only pay after surpassing $100 each month. So it's not easy as an indie developer that doing everything from scratch and alone, trying to build the community on Twitter, Instagram, and so on. It's not easy. It's take a lot of time. I need to find the right people, like you, for example, to share the game in multiple support and give visibility and so on.
Right. Developing the teams.
Yeah. And then with those, all the money that goes from the game will go for trying to get the ball running, trying to get profit of it and then reinvesting. I think the most difficult part is the start. But yeah, it's way better than nothing.
Well, exactly. It's getting everything in motion. It's doing everything step by step until it's ready.
The motion, the pace. Yeah.
Did you talk to your team about? Is it just you and the team, or do you have other people helping you?
No, I'm alone. So solo dev.
Solo dev.
Solo dev. Full solo dev.
Yeah. Did you?
Sometimes I use. Sometimes I have friends that can help for modeling. Friends, people on my Discord. Sometimes they do 3D models just for the fun, and they help me out with their guns, or sometimes level design. But it's mostly all my work, basically.
Oh, that's good. That's a lot of time with oneself.
Yeah, but I think it's the passion of to like the what you like to do.
Oh, for sure. If you're passionate about doing something, you'll take all the time in the world to make it proper.
The time doesn't matter.
No. Let's take a look at the game.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
You can tell us what's going on in the demo.
I will maybe not, because there is some text that you can check and the game explains by itself.
Okay, so let's take a look at it.
this is epic.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, you have lightsabers and amazing guns, airstrike, all kind of mods. Actually, we can see we only have like drone support, like the drone, you can fly a drone to kill the other ones.
Okay.
You have the airstrike, but you don't have, wait, it's only on the next version that I'm currently building. You will have like helicopter support, where there is an helicopter that move around the map and shoot the drones, all the enemies, and come the army, so which are like robot units that help you out to the map. So it's funny to see them to kill the
Yeah,
drones.
no, good graphics. Now you developed this one in Unreal.
Yeah, exactly. Unreal Engine 4 to be specific. Looking forward for the new release of Unreal Engine 5. I tried to migrate the game on Unreal Engine 5 to test the ray tracing and global illumination, new things, features they have, and the game, yeah, looks amazing. But it's still in. By the time it was on beta, I had some couple issues that fixed. Others that I can fix. I need to check if the final their final release correct the cinematic part, because I have an issue on the cinematics. But yeah, the game is almost ready to go for Unreal Engine 5. Just need to check the performance, and I will migrate into it, because
Nice.
yeah, it's wonderful.
You like
The ray
Unreal?
tracing is amazing.
You like Unreal
Yeah,
5?
yeah. And
Yeah, that's all
for development, I think for development, there is a lot of cool features that Unreal Engine released on the YouTube, where you can almost build a 3D models inside of the editor, and you're done. You don't need external programs or software, 3D modeling, dealing with textures, and no, Unreal Engine it's a great, awesome turn in the gaming industry.
That's good to hear.
And yeah. We'll see if Unity and other game engine will catch the thing, because yeah, the future it's quite good in the gaming.
Those are the two top engines would be Unity and Unreal. And if you come from more of a programming background where you understand C++ and then you write in Unreal, and then you have C# in Unity,
Yeah.
where did you come from with in your schooling and your education?
I come from web development background, so it's mostly JavaScript language. But yeah, I always wanted to make something like more creative on my side, more 3D, in a 3D environment. So I started to look at engines. I tried Unity because they support for JavaScript. Their JavaScript is quite different than the one we use on the web development, of course. But it's a cool way to getting a start, to understand engines in general. But as on daily basis I'm working into coding, I was like tired of coding all the day. So I got interest on Unreal Engine, which they have visual scripting for coding. So basically you are coding just by dragging cables and nodes. It's more visual logic. You hook multiple functions blocks into one, into another, and you do basically logics with this.
Yeah, and you design this game more visually rather than coding.
Yeah.
Which is quite amazing.
It's amazing because a lot of people say that you can be limited by the visual scripting, which is it's okay. Yeah, of course you can be limited, but at the state of Unreal Engine is, you can do a lot. I think you can develop the game I just did just based on visual scripting.
Yeah, exactly. And it worked out perfectly for you. Now for distribution of the game, so you said you made a mistake. You launched the game on Steam just to test the whole game. Now you retracted a little bit back and you launched a demo that can be downloaded for computers.
Yeah, exactly.
And then at certain time you'll develop maybe a portal to Xbox and to PlayStation if it does well in Steam. Do you play a little bit in the itch.io as well?
I don't usually don't play a lot of gaming. Actually, that's the fun part, because as a as a game developer and a hobby, I don't really play a lot. I'm more into the creative area, that just create something and make it show off to on the socials and so on. So creating your own art, basically, your inspirations and so on.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it. That's mostly it. What was a question again?
Oh, so itch.io.
Yeah.
Is where I guess where a developer would start step by step. You go to start into itch and then go into Steam.
Yeah.
You went right into Steam. Did you go into itch first or did you go right into Steam first?
I tried. Yeah, I don't remember which one I started. I think. Let me guess. I think there was on the both time. Okay, because yeah, Steam had the green light period or something that you need to wait a certain amount of days or months in order to your game being approved. But by the time I just put the game on itch.io, a demo version of it, of course, not the full game, because and then yeah, on Steam. Now I'm looking for other distribution platform and see how it will get, basically.
Okay, that makes sense. And another question for you, as a solo indie developer,
Yeah.
do you think the gaming industry is heading in the right direction? The relationship between the indie developers and the AAAs and the studios?
It's hard to tell. It really depends on, as a point of view of game solo development. AAA, it's kind of, in some parts it's unreachable, and other parts you can do way better than triple games. I never thought about this right specifically. I'm just kind of guy that, yeah, I like that idea. I believe that I can do it on my own, and I can do better.
Okay.
That's the mindset. But of course, AAA team, AAA gaming companies have a lot of indie developers, artists, VFX, a lot of marketing people. So yeah, of course, if they have the idea, they can go way more faster than my 5 years development.
Right.
But yeah. For me, on my point of view, for me, more for me, it's like just a hobby, just to make the game fun for people to play, and yeah, just it. I'm not looking especially to be. I'm not looking to be a success, like a star or something. No. It's just for fun. That's why the game is already released. I'm not that kind of guy that just you need to wait for the full version. Wait. and then you release the game and
welcome
and more into like, yeah, if you like the game and you want to play, yeah, just go ahead, download the demo. It's already available. So yeah.
No, it's good. Yeah, we waited a year to play the new Lego Star Wars. It got delayed in December. We just got it yesterday.
Yeah.
My son's like, "Where's the game? Where's the game?" Right?
Yeah, exactly, man. If you want to play the game, come
were they
on.
supposed to ship it? What happened to Lego? Yeah, it's
No,
during COVID, it's a little bit hard because we're at home.
Yeah.
We're playing a lot more video games.
Yeah.
Because during the start of COVID, the government said, stay home. If you don't need to go anywhere, stay home. Stay safe. So what do? We watch TV, you watch Netflix, you play way more video games. You have Game Pass, you're downloading all the games. You have PlayStation Plus, you're downloading the free games that you can download on and trying them out on PlayStation. Right. I mean, that's where the world has come. That's how we launched our YouTube channel, because we were at home. We're at home. We're at home. Poof. Yeah.
Congrats, by the way, to start a YouTube channel. It's
thank you.
So it's good to hook the game development people, and of course, if there are more channels that help the game development, the indie devs, it's amazing, because we have a lot of indie dev which are super talented, a lot of game that's pretty amazing, and we are just hooked into AAA games when you can have a wonderful game way better, maybe.
Yeah.
In the indie dev community.
Exactly.
So
well, exactly. We love the community, and we started off supporting the indie developments because we knew that's where the ground up supported the AAAs. They work together, and it's interesting to seeing games that you're launching for the first time that you're so passionate about, and we love to see the passion and the demos and games that we don't necessarily get to see all the time.
Yeah. No, it's amazing.
So what is the difference, so you can tell our audience, between Unity and Unreal, your opinion, which one's better for you? You started with Unity. Why did you change to Unreal? Mm-hmm. Can you tell us about that experience?
For my experience, I was I'm not like a super programmer engineer. So all that code thing is like I'm way more like creative guy, and not that much into coding. And I prefer the Unreal Engine because of the visual scripting. Unity, it's way too much. Well, as all the engine, it's focused on the coding. If you're good at coding, you need the problem. It's not a problem, but you have to spend a lot of time to learn a language in order a specific language for the specific engine that you want to work, and the platforms you want to release. I went for Unreal Engine because of the graphics. They are quite good, and the visual scripting, most of it. I can just create a super fast a function that actually works, and you can see your thing alive. In terms of development, it's way more, in my opinion, it was more easier for creative people to try to do logics and build a game from scratch.
Great. And what kind of advice would you give to budding developers starting out for the first time, things that you've learned through your experience?
Yeah. It's mostly YouTube videos.
To learn?
YouTube and YouTube and Google search. You can find anything on the internet. It's crazy. And if you have a problem or you are locked into something too much complex, sometimes it's better to go back, try to see another approach, or maybe a simpler one, easier one, or yeah, it's mostly it's just keep pushing, keep searching on Google. You will find a forum, or maybe if you don't find the right solution, based on your skill, you will gain throughout the game development. So that's why my game taking so long, because it's all a learning process. So you have like the learning curve. It's getting better and better and better. Nowadays I can hook everything. Like you want me to do something on the blueprint, I can do it in 10 minutes. For example, a simple thing that, and before, yeah, of course, you have to learn everything. You have to get used to the engine, and you will have some bugs, of course, a little bit or a lot of frustration
Right.
that comes too. There were I had like months where the game was crashing. For example, I had like when I was developing the AI, like the drones following you, I was using like a plugins that is not supported right anymore, unfortunately. But by the time I had to figure out how to learn that plugin to understand how the AI works, so I spent a lot of time. The game kept crashing every time I'm trying to boot.
Oh.
So yeah, I spent like 3 months trying to debugging the thing. But it was on the earlier. It was the skill was not enough to understand and to make it faster, you know. So
Okay.
you just need to practice and just Google search and YouTube. That's basically it. Keep working, keep pushing. If it doesn't work, try to find another route, another way to do the thing. And yeah, keep pushing. That it's like a wall you need to pass through, you know.
So patience and problem solving skills.
Yeah, I think yeah. I think it's keep working. Ask on the forums, but try to. You can find everything on internet. Maybe you can find directly with the correct key search on the Google, but you take a little bit of this forum, take a little bit of this YouTube video, and based on your skill, you can manage to make the things. It's not impossible. It's just have to work.
Yeah, it's like
just
like
have to go.
from our world in YouTube and watching YouTube videos to understand the YouTube algorithm. You can go down that rabbit hole. You know, like there's a million people telling you what to do and what to do and what to do, and you try everything. You know.
Yeah, you just have to try.
You're still at square one. Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes you will have like opportunities, or sometimes it's depend. Sometimes you have the luck that one minor change you never thought about you did make the whole experience way better. It really depends on each individual. For you, maybe doing like this it works better, but for another guy, it doesn't work like in the same way. So it really depends. You just have to work, see what is working, what's not working, and try to make the best of the world. That's it, mostly.
That's great advice. So your game Emitters, so it was ready on Steam, the full version. Now you're making updates to it. When do you think it's going to be completed, polished, with your ray tracing and everything that you want to do with Unreal 5? When do you think it's going to be ready for release?
Unreal Engine 5. I usually do like 3 months after each time. If after each 3 months, I try to do a release. Unfortunately, this month it didn't release because I had to refactor a lot of things, because that's the part of the learning skill that you're gonna gain. The more skill you will gain, the more you start to figure out that the things you did before are a complete mess.
Right.
So you have to like, oh no, I have to rework the whole thing. And in my case, I didn't release because this version because I was refactoring the whole weapon system, and the whole weapon system is like the main base of the game.
Of the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, the game is all running with guns, and yeah, it's the main logic of the game had to be refactoring. But yeah, it's the part of the process.
Well,
But it's
exactly.
fun, man.
It seems
I
like you're
think it's
having
like,
fun.
no, it's fun, man. It's amazing. I like to code it. Sometimes I refactor. It's okay.
It's fine.
I'm
You
going
come
to
back,
release it in three
you
months. Okay, no problem.
you come back from work, you're coming home, from your web coding, and then you come back and do your fun passion of your game. That's really what you're doing, and you're having
Yeah,
fun doing it. Seems like you're having a fun experience, not getting too stressed.
yeah, exactly. That's the yeah.
That's
That's a hobby.
exactly. Now, do you watch any of the state of plays on YouTube? Do you have time to watch the Game Awards? Are you gonna I know that E3 is canceled this year. Are you gonna watch the Summer Game Fest for new
Mm,
games coming out?
no, I usually just go on Twitter to see more or less what's the news, but I'm not too much into the gaming industry. That's
Watching
funny because yeah, I'm doing a game, but I don't play. That's the ironic thing, you know.
you play some games, but you don't play a lot of them. You
I
said
play
you
some games.
what
I
do you
play some
typically
games
play?
which is yeah. It's quite. I usually play. I play some Call of Duty.
Okay,
Call of Duty. That's why the gameplay mechanics are quite similar.
that's your life. Yeah,
That's my inspiration.
that's why you use
Uh,
Unreal, because Unreal's for shooter. Unreal was developed for Call of Duty.
yeah, that's a good point you touch because yeah, I started with the FPS because as you're learning, you try to learn the engine, of course, and you try multiple templates that Unreal Engine had. Like for example, FPS, you have the third-person view, you have like the flying plane kind of game, you have like vehicle or cars. I tried a little bit of each of one. I even tried mobile, but I've seen that Unreal Engine. You notice that Unreal Engine with the Unreal Tournament and so on. You see that Unreal Engine is way more focused on FPS kind of game
Right.
because the starter template was already good enough to just build the game from. It's a great starter kit. So I started with FPS, and then all the ideas come uh, time by the time.
Right. So which Call of Duty do you like the best? I played Vanguard. That was a good one.
Yeah, I tried it, but I prefer the like Modern Warfare
Yeah, we played.
because I like the arcade gameplay feel you have. I think it's quite fast compared to Vanguard. The movements are quite slow. It's like a Call of Duty. It's a Black Ops, I think. It's a Black
Yeah.
Ops 1. Uh, it's cool, but that's not quite my type. I really like the face-based action, and Modern Warfare is quite good in gameplay mechanics, especially for the slide, the slide movement.
Yeah, no, I
Um,
played both. There's a new Modern Warfare coming out soon as well, Modern Warfare 2. So that's coming out soon.
yeah,
Yeah, so we
yeah,
we
yeah,
look
yeah.
we look forward to that one too. I played all of them. I just wanted to see what the Call of Duties were like, and I played Vanguard with the World War II feel. Yeah, they all have a different feel.
Yeah,
And
yeah. It's completely different.
the campaigns are very short. They're about 4 hours, where I'm used to playing a game like Tomb Raider, which is like 15 to 20 hours. And Forbidden
Yeah,
West and Zero Dawn were long campaign missions. So the Call of Duty could get longer since Microsoft bought them, the studio,
Yeah,
Activision Blizzard.
we'll
So
see.
we'll see if the campaigns get longer. That's what I'm looking forward to. Maybe like a 50-hour Call of Duty campaign where you can develop the characters more, the stories,
Yeah,
the background, the missions, more missions. We will see
yeah, yeah,
in the future if
yeah.
Microsoft
Sure,
is going to
sure.
make this change.
Yeah, I'm not like kind of campaign, you know. I'm more into like multiplayer. Just start the game fast and you're already playing. I'm not like kind of following the progress.
Okay.
That's funny because Emitters, it's story. It's a career. You have a
Right.
career, so it's
Right.
kind of crazy. My mindset is completely different. I'm like I like to play multiplayer FPS, like Call of Duty multiplayer only. So you can start, go ahead and just kill a bunch of enemies.
Right.
And my game is like career based. So yeah,
It's interesting. Yeah, the way you
it's
are. Yeah.
crazy. It doesn't make sense, but that's the thing. That's the most epic thing.
Yeah. Try to play the campaigns and see if you like them. You know, play your Modern Warfare campaign and see if you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, you kill people right away in there too. It's just not getting into Modern Warfare Warzone
The
where you can
thing,
launch and then kill people, you know, as you
the
land
thing,
off the parachute.
yeah. The thing with the career, it's like I feel like it's way too much scripted. You go to a point and you see that, okay, I know that the enemies are here. You go to another point or another zone and you, okay, I saw you. It's, yeah, I prefer the multiplayer because you're always on your toes, and yeah, it's different.
No, I understand. I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, I play both, so I understand.
Multiplayer is better.
What other games do you play besides of Call of Duty? Anything else?
Yeah. I play some racing games because I'm car guy.
Okay.
I'm fan of anything cars related.
Now, is this more
So
like Drift or Gran Turismo or Horizon?
uh,
Horizon.
more simulator racing game. Like I'm a huge fan of, like, for example, Project Cars, Assetto Corsa. Um, I have the Gran Turismo 2, so I play with some friends, so it's quite cool. But yeah, I'm more into sim racing because sim racing, it's more as the physics evolve, and a lot of simulations are quite realistic to the real life. When you drive a real car, it's almost the same. Of course, if you go into sim racing games, and I like gain the skill of driving on daily basis with the sim racing, so you can understand the physics of the car and everything. And it's I think if you take like driving lessons, I think it's important for you to grab a real sim racing game, because you build a lot of the physics, the momentum, the shifting gears, and so on. So it's a
Awesome.
good advice.
Good advice. So if you're
And
learning
of
drive,
course, yeah, and of course it can save you life. For example, I had when I was driving, sometimes you have situations that you need to have fast reflexes, and sometimes it can save your life just by getting the base. It's still a game. It's a simulator, of course. That's why I tell you to go into sim racing, because you learn way more than arcade game.
right?
But yeah, sometimes it can help. It can save your life for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. I agree with you. We have ice in Canada, so when you slide on that, it's like woo, and you're sliding towards the other car. That's our
Yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah.
That's our
Oh my
life. You
god.
try driving here. I'm not sure if simulation would help on that one, but
They can.
With ice?
It really depends. You can have snow environments. So yeah, you can actually practice, and yeah, of course. No, it's really. I think it's important. If you're driving, and if you can get the chance of getting a steering wheel with pedals and shifter, that's the go-to.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for showing your game today. We'll post the demo on our YouTube when it loads, and we'll put the where people can download the game for Windows. So we can promote your game that way, so people can start playing who don't know you yet. And thank you so much for your time today, Mickael. It was a pleasure speaking with you, and you're welcome. And wonderful to see your game. Good luck with it, and we'll follow up with you on Twitter in the future to see how well you're doing and where it's going.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for your videos, your support to the game development.
Our pleasure.
Devs, especially.
Our pleasure.
And yeah, I wish you all the success with your channel, and yeah, everything that goes aside.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
All right. Obrigado. Have a wonderful rest of your, is it evening, I guess?
Yes. Thank you, man.
Okay. Okay. Bye, Mickael.
Bye. Thank you.